Hello, everybody. Malcolm Tanner here, and I'm with Austin Shay, also known as Austin Shay, as a music performer. And I wanted to get to him in just a second, but first of all, I wanted to tell you about a book that we have the co-author, Carrie Branson, and I, and it's called Descendants of Evil, and it will be out sometime in mid-December, or September, I'm sorry, not December. And so this fall, I'll be looking for that book. It's coming out soon. You can find my other books at www.malcolmtanner.com. That's MALCOLMTANNER.com. We'll get to Austin here.
Oh, yeah.
Austin, I coached against his dad years ago, and this is my first time to meet the young man. I've heard a lot of things about him from his father, but it's the first time I met him in person, so I'm pretty excited to have him with us today, and I'm going to ask him a lot of questions about what he does and how he performs and the things he's looking forward to doing in the future. So, first of all, Austin, glad you're with us. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay.
For sure.
Tell me about yourself, your family, and how you ended up here in Springfield, Missouri.
It's been quite a journey, with football. It's the main reason I'm here. I started playing football here when I was like 19 or 20, and went to LA after that to play football some more, and eventually found myself back here as a musician, with surrounded by a lot of other great musicians that have been in here and that I'm moving out to LA with here soon. So
Great.
that's what I'm currently going through.
Tell me about your family a little bit. Any siblings or?
I have a sister. She's older and married and just living a good life with her awesome husband. And my mom, she works. She's a very hard worker and very supporting mother. And then my dad is a great supporting father. So I'm very fortunate to have them and along with me in this journey.
I know you're an outstanding football player. Tell me about some of the awards and accolades you received as a player.
Just the run of the mill. All conference, all area, all state in high school when I was a junior and senior, and they gave me what was it called, U.S. Army Reserve Student Athlete Award. I thought that was really nice in high school, but it was a good time, just getting to.
Were you guys dominating the Four Rivers at the time?
I don't know. we had a rough patch, trying to get everyone to work together, but. I don't know, it could have been worse. That's what I always say,
Okay.
But we had a good time.
Tell me about when and how you developed your interest in music. How young were you when you started to feel like you were pretty interested in music?
Probably as far back as like first grade. I was in show choir, and my mom, she is a big influence. She had like a full ride scholarship to music in college, and amazing musician and singer, and so was my sister. And my dad, he dabbled, So I come by it honestly.
Well, he did just pick up the guitar a little bit.
He said he always said he did enough to make the dogs bark in the morning.
Okay, what are your songs about? Do they have a central theme, a genre that you sing in?
I'd say it's like indie pop and indie rock. It's more of, I hate to say newer wave, but that's kind of like the vibes nowadays. As far as I guess my age, everyone's has different tastes, and a lot of people like everything, which is pretty cool. But mine is more indie pop, indie rock, and yeah.
You write your own music, I understand.
Yeah. I write everything I release. I write the lyrics and the melodies, but I also have various musicians and producers that co-write the instrumentals and the productions.
What are some of the biggest challenges of writing your own music? What's the challenge there?
Just finding the right time and the right things to say, I guess, not just forcing it and wanting something to have something, when you force it, all you get is shit, for lack of a better term. So just, what I call it and what I've heard is like knowing when you're in the trance, and then taking all the tools that you have, that you've learned, to have a good product, So just being a good decipherer of, when it's time, you do it. Yeah.
Years ago, I coached against your dad. When I was coaching in high school at Union in the Four Rivers Conference. I know you have a special relationship with him.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I guess for the longest time, he was my coach first, being vulnerable here. Always was a good dad and supportive. But it feels like the older he's gotten a little softer, and he's just wants best for me, and he cares about a few things, he cares about me, he cares about just, family members, he cares about his health, and just, every day is very precious, so he cherishes it. So, and that rubs off on me, the wisdom and just
I
the
love
appreciation.
that response. The reason I do is because I'm a 68-year-old man with kids as well. I got a daughter's 45, and we do care more about our health a little bit. But we feel like the older we get, the less things we do. The things that we used to be able to do, we can't do anymore. But having your kids and grandkids, really important stuff. And so I really appreciate that answer. That's great.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
You just don't want to waste any time right now because we're on the back end of it. So we always try to make the best of
every day.
Our days. You bet. Are you currently performing right now?
I performed the past year a few times in Springfield, one time in Sullivan. That was a good experience. I'm kind of new to the performing scene. I've had a lot of good musicians in my life that are very experienced, and they have shown me the ropes and helped me get opportunities with various venues. So I just take them up, and whether I'm ready or not, I just kind of give it heck. I just go for it,
I know you have current goals and dreams for your career. Tell the folks a little bit about what your dreams are and aspirations are right now.
Right now, I'm focusing on producing songs that I've written and getting them out, and forming a band so I can express, what I've written. That's in a nutshell what I like to do. As far as like making music, it's very encompassing, but I just want to keep on finding and collaborating with other people that love it as much as I do.
Great. What's the toughest thing to deal with in the music profession?
Navigating through the peaks and valleys, because some days you feel like you're on top of the world when you finish a song. It's the best feeling ever, and other days you don't have anything, because you're not perfect, and you just kind of gotta think about the positives more. When you look back, you think I don't know, you gotta know. I'm kind of blanking here.
No, that's okay.
But
it's okay. Carry on.
I'm kind of just trying to get it together as far as like being too hard on yourself, which I am right now, currently, and just appreciating what you've done. That's basically what I'm trying to get across.
I can relate to that. There's times when I'm selling books, and there's times when I'm not selling books.
Yeah. The highs and lows.
That's happens to everybody when you're trying to entertain people. Not everybody likes your music. Not everybody likes your book. And it's kind of one of those things, you do have those ups and downs, those peaks and valleys. When you're in a valley, you just got to hold on to the rope and keep climbing. And get back up there again and write some more. So, but it's great. It's a great experience. It's new for me after education for 34 years, and this is new for you after being an athlete, and now you're heading a different direction. So, where can the viewers out there listen to your music, and where can they connect with you on social media platforms?
Well, as far as listening to my music, you can go on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, a lot of different, any streaming platform really. And as far as like personal stuff and performances, you can see it on like Instagram and TikTok at Austin Shay Music. So yeah.
Okay. Spell that for everybody. It's Austin,
Austin,
right?
And then Shay.
Right.
Yep,
Don't
Austin
want to
Shay.
spell Schaefer Cutter. It's really hard.
Oh, yeah. How to condense it a little bit.
Anything else you want to add to the interview today that I didn't ask you? Something you want to tell the folks out there that I missed?
I don't know, just it's never too late to start something new. It's your own journey, and don't care about what other people think. Just do whatever makes you happy, as cliche as that sounds, because you're going to regret it one day if you don't.
I was really excited to do this, and I have been looking forward to this for quite a while, just because I coached against Marshall, and to meet this young man. You guys got out there and listen to his stuff. Get there and get to Spotify. listen to it. I've downloaded him. He's on my phone. I've got this
Thank you.
playlist. So get out there and listen to him because he's got a lot going on here. He's got a lot going for him too. He's a smart kid, and he's out there trying to make things happen for himself. And it's great to see young people who are motivated and have a goal. And I'm pretty impressed. So thanks for being with us.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Signing off, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good.